NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content, contests, and more. Go to NBCPalmSprings.com. Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
I'm Tiani Jadaling, and I'm a Coachella Valley native. I was born and raised right here in Palm Springs. Connecting with the people in the Coachella Valley and telling their stories is an honor and a privilege. I'm connecting the Valley at NBC Palm Springs.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Now on NBC Palm Springs at 11, the latest fundraising efforts for Greater Palm Springs Pride, how it benefits the community. That's coming up. Plus, today is the 9-year anniversary of a fatal shooting that took the lives of 2 Palm Springs police officers. We have that story ahead.
The temperatures went up today, but they will start going down. We saw high temperatures as high as 94 degrees, but clouds and rain is coming. NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Good evening, everybody. It's great to have you here on this Wednesday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Mark Mester. We start tonight with residents in Cathedral City who are ordered to shelter in place tonight. That's our top story. It all started around 8:15 this evening on Durango Road. This is video we shot. As you can see, multiple squad vehicles on scene. Officials say they were responding to a domestic disturbance. Residents told us police ordered them inside and said they heard officers say, "You're surrounded," on loudspeaker. No word if anyone was injured or arrested. Stay with us as we learn more. A new fundraiser aims to support Palm Springs Pride. Skip the Line is the organization's latest push to help offset financial challenges facing many LGBTQ+ organizations. Tiani Jadalang reports.
Well over 200,000 people are expected to hit the Coachella Valley over the 4-day Palm Springs Pride celebration. Attendees enjoy Pride events, shop at the local retail locations, eat at restaurants, and more. But with the recent $275,000 shortfall the Palm Springs Pride organization is facing, local businesses are stepping up to help this year's festivities go on.
Every year, Pride gets very busy, and we have very long lines for, safety purposes. And so Chill Bar and Hunters do these VIP line passes. This year we decided that we can do it for Pride.
These passes are called Skip the Line passes. They're $75 per pass and help attendees do what they say. Skip the line at a select few restaurants and bars. All the proceeds will go directly to Palm Springs Pride to fill that shortfall and help continue the annual celebrations.
The challenges are continuing and maintaining a safe environment for everybody, and letting people be as fabulous as they're supposed to be.
Palm Springs Mayor Ron DeHart, who is also the president and CEO of Palm Springs Pride, tells us the organization usually has 40 to 50 sponsors. But he says the economy is impacting how much these sponsors can spend on marketing, as well as some other factors contributing to the lack of funds this year.
Primarily, it was coming from a Florida governmental entity that received instructions from the governor that they are no longer able to support LGBTQI programming or DEI programming. So that was a significant hit to us.
Officials are anticipating more visitors at this year's November celebrations than in years past, with locals in favor of this new idea.
Looking forward to Pride. It's kind of pricey, but it's a good idea. We were here last year and had a blast.
Tiani Jadaling, NBC Palm Springs.
We're going to take a break from the headlines and get a check on the forecast. We have live pictures right now from our Agua Caliente casino camera high above there in Rancho Mirage. For the latest on the forecast for the end part of the work week, we're going to send things over to Pablo Acina.
Thanks, Mark. The temperatures definitely went up compared to yesterday, and actually 5 degrees hotter than normal for this time of year. We saw high temperatures today of 95 in Mecca, 94 in Palm Desert, 94 here in Palm Springs. But Yucca Valley, very comfortable, 81 their highs for today. Cabazon saw highs of just 86 degrees. Now, if you're going for that walk tomorrow morning, it's still going to be gorgeous and clear skies early. And look at the temperatures, just 67 degrees at 6 a.m. It's going to slowly start heating up, but not that much. Even at noon, we're going to be less than 90 degrees. And see this? Clouds are going to start coming in because if you look at our Comfort Air 3-day forecast, chances of rain on Thursday of around 30%, and on Friday, 50%. All this low pressure moisture coming in from that tropical storm. It's going to bring in some rain, but very small amount, around a quarter inch of rain in the Palm Springs area. And then on Saturday, just clouds, and the temperatures are going to keep going down, 89, and even more when you see my 7-day forecast. I'm Pablo Alsina. Keep it here. Back over to Mark.
All right, our thanks to Pablo for that. New at 11 this evening, tragedy struck Palm Springs 9 years ago today. Palm Springs police officers Gil Vega and Leslie Zerebny were killed in the line of duty. NBC Palm Springs historian Steve Summerall was there when it happened and recalls those early intense moments.
The end of watch came for Palm Springs police officers Jose Gilbert, Gil Vega, and Leslie Zerebny on October 8, 2016, while responding to a domestic disturbance call on Cypress Road. My name is Steve Summerall, and I was the first video journalist on scene that day. I wasn't sent here by my assignment desk, nor did I hear about it over a police scanner. I was, in fact, alerted to the situation by the sound of rapid gunfire outside my window. It all went down on the next street. The video that you were seeing is what I saw that day when I stepped outside. Fear and confusion gripped the neighborhood. All I knew at the time that somebody somewhere had a lethal weapon, and there was no way of knowing if his immediate target were police or bystanders, which at this point I was one of. When it became apparent where the disturbance was coming from, many bystanders were attempting to get a better view when law enforcement officers arrived and ushered them back for their protection. It's been quite a while since I've looked at this footage. It's not easy to look at. Many of the stories that I've covered over the years have been quite horrific and hard to revisit. This one was much too close to home. Steve Summerall, NBC Palm Springs.
Everybody excited about food and wine? Yeah. This will be my turn here
Local media was invited tonight for a little cooking demonstration over at Melvin's Restaurant in Palm Springs. The local landmark is about to celebrate its 50th anniversary, and they're working with the Palm Springs Food and Wine Festival, which is also coming up in November. Guests watch as one of the celebrity chefs whipped up some bananas flambé. Looks delicious right there. The festival is billed as the largest event of its kind in Southern California. It'll feature restaurants and celebrated chefs. For more information on Melvin's anniversary events and the Food Wine Festival, you can head over to the newsroom section of our website. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission is hosting a 24-hour live stream starting tomorrow. It's called Conversations on a Bench. Executive Director Amanda Galindo will sit on a bench for 24 hours, live streaming one-on-one conversations with community members, local leaders, and more. More than 100 rescue missions and their CEOs are also participating in similar events across the country. CVRM will also raise funds to support its years-round programs for shelters, recovery, and long-term transformation. You can watch the live stream on CVRM's Facebook and YouTube. Palm Springs Life has announced its 2025 40 Under 40 honorees. They spotlight the Coachella Valley's most influential and inspiring young leaders shaping the region's future. These are the selected individuals you can see right there on your screen, from hospitality and civic change makers to nonprofits, entrepreneurs, innovators, and more. The 2025 cohort represents a vibrant cross-section of talent, ambition, and impact. You can learn more about the 40 Under 40 program on the Rogan Report. We've posted today's show on our website. It's on NBCPalmSprings.com. College of the Desert will participate in the Great Shakeout earthquake drills tomorrow at 10:16 a.m. They'll be joining more than 45 million people worldwide to practice how to stay safe during an earthquake. It's an important opportunity for students, faculty, and staff to review emergency procedures and practice the recommended drop, cover, and hold on actions that can save lives in a real earthquake. Students across the Coachella Valley hit the sidewalks for International Walk to School Day. It's an annual event that encourages healthy habits and safer routes. Dozens of campuses took part, including 11 schools from the Palm Springs Unified School District, with participation from approximately 500 middle and elementary school students.
I think this is our 5th year walking with the Della S. Lindley staff and students. We're very excited because it kind of gives them an opportunity to get out of the house.
The most exciting part about today is about meeting my friends.
International Walk to School Day is celebrated in 40 countries around the world. The Shield Day Garden held an educational forum in celebration for National California Date Month, speaking on the health benefits of eating dates. Tonight, our Brett Rosen with that story.
This is just an incredible, incredible venue surrounded by beautiful date palms.
Dates. They're a part of the Coachella Valley's identity. Today's forum at the Shield's Day Garden was about education, bringing in chefs to speak about how people can incorporate dates in their daily diet. Even medical professionals like Dr. Sonali Reuter spoke at the forum. She says dates can be beneficial to your health.
Dates basically are filled with important nutrients that are good for our health. So fiber is a huge one, and they have tons of vitamins and minerals that are good for our health. So potassium, magnesium, all of these things actually are important for heart health. Basically, making simple choices like replacing refined sugars with a natural sugar like California dates not just helps you control your sugar cravings, but it also gives you tons of beneficial nutrients to support your health.
Many of the guests today were Coachella Valley locals.
I think I'm going to start having dates before I work out. So
like Palm Desert resident Lori Saunders Rogers, who says what sparked her interest in attending was because of how much dates are a part of the valley's history.
They were saying that even people in Dubai are getting our dates, and dates are really known in Dubai. So it's like an honor that we have such tasty dates that even people in Dubai are wanting this. So it's just an honor to be here.
Another part of this experience is the interactive tour at Aziz Farms in Thermal. Owner Mark Tadros says the tour will help people understand the importance of farm workers.
It's really important to buy dates from California and not only
see what it is that the crop is good for in a forum like here at Shields Date Garden, but also see how it's grown, where it's packed, and the people that are behind this.
Here in Indio, I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs.
Coming up next tonight, next week is Red Ribbon Week for many school districts around the region. What Palm Springs Unified is doing in an effort to combat drug use. That's coming up next. Plus, the NCAA making moves to advance the allowance of sports betting for college student athletes and staff. We'll tell you about it. That's after the break. First tonight, we have a live look from our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11 o'clock on this Wednesday evening. We're so happy that you're staying up late with us, and we're back right after this.
Even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content. Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Schools across Palm Springs Unified are getting ready to recognize Red Ribbon Week, the nation's longest-running drug awareness and prevention program. Community contributor Marion Bouchot shares how Palm Springs Unified is promoting awareness tonight.
Red Ribbon Week may look a little different between elementary all the way to high school. However, the message always remains the same: making healthy choices.
You know, it's very easy to get influenced into taking substances, especially by peers who you might think are cool. And so I want them to remember that they have a choice.
Red Ribbon Week is all about giving students the tools and support to make healthy choices and stay substance-free. As a Palm Springs High School Wellness Ambassador, Giselle Jules Arias Barra will help lead Red Ribbon Week at her school.
A lot of students in our district may also feel afraid to speak up about it.
Student Services Director Lisa Todd says it's not just about saying no. Students are learning ways to handle peer pressure, stress, and situations that might tempt them to try substances.
We've got mental health therapists available. We have wellness centers, and we're really explicitly trying to teach students how to handle life's challenges without utilizing substances.
Elementary and middle schools will run campaigns led by counselors and prevention specialists And the high school wellness centers will focus on student well-being and healthy coping skills. Parents are also encouraged to keep the conversation going too.
Just encouraging that communication, monitoring what they're doing on social media, but also allowing students to talk about stress or other experiences that they're having. Parents can also always reach out to school site staff.
Student Wellness Ambassador Gemma Santa Cruz has seen firsthand how important it is to speak up and make healthy choices.
Don't do that. Don't try them. And it can know that it won't just be affecting you and others too.
Red Ribbon Week's message goes beyond a single week. It's about building a healthy community that lasts all year long.
I believe that Red Ribbon Week is important because it can help us create a better community.
Red Ribbon Week runs from October 23rd through the 31st. Now make sure to follow your school's social media pages to see how they're taking part in Spirit Week activities and ways to get involved. Marian Bouchot, NBC Palm Springs.
Turning to some news across the country this evening, college student athletes and staff could soon be allowed to bet on professional sports. Today, that proposal was adopted by the National Collegiate Athletic Association's Division I Committee. The rule change must be approved by all three NC2A divisions. At the end of October, Divisions 2 and 3 are expected to consider the proposal. If approved, the new rule change will go into effect on November 1st. The NC2A's current policy that prohibits betting on college sports remains in place. Thousands will walk El Paseo to raise money for the fight against cancer for the Paint El Paseo Pink Awareness Walk. The event also brings the community together to support Valley residents who are battling the disease. Online registration has ended, but if you want to register, you can head over to Hotel Paseo. In-person registration is still open. The last day to do so will be on Friday. We spoke with the former president of the Desert Cancer Foundation, who explains why every dollar donated means so much.
For every dollar donated, we get $12 in oncology and care from the hospitals. So it's amazing what a dollar will do in our organization, and it's just amazing. We are a great organization, and I love it.
Also, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. right here on NBC Palm Springs, our Mary Strong sits down with the event's organizer, Alyssa Goldberg, to talk more about the annual Valley tradition and how you can get involved. The Mary Pickford Theater in Cathedral City is teaming up with Loving All Animals and the Palm Springs Animal Shelter for a special screening event, which happens tomorrow. Theater screening Roxy and the Man with a cast and crew Q&A. It's scheduled for 5 p.m. Tickets are $45. It includes a drink as well as food. The money raised will be used to fund both organizations. We're giving you a live look tonight from our Agua Caliente casino camera from downtown Palm Springs. For the details on our end-of-week forecast, including the possibility for some rain, we'll have Pablo Acina bring us his 7-day forecast. That's on the other side of this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content, contests, and more.
Giving you a live look tonight from our Walter Clark Highway 111 camera there and Rancho Mirage. What a gorgeous evening as you get a nice live shot there of the river. Winds are very calm. You can see a little bit of the light left over from that harvest moon, which peaked last night. We saw it again parts of Monday as well as Tuesday. Meantime, for the latest on the forecast as we head into the later part of this work week, we're going to send things over to Pablo Alsina.
Another beautiful day in the desert, now hotter than yesterday and actually hotter than normal. If you go look at the almanac, normally around 94 degrees. Today as hot as 98 degrees, but nowhere near as hot as last year, a scorcher. 113 degrees in the first week of October. But look at this, back in 1932, just 38 degrees on the exact same date. Looking at the high temperatures that we saw today, at our desert cities, Palm Springs at 94, 29 Palms, as hot as 91. Indio, 91 for their high. Big Bear City, up in the mountains, a cool 70. But the day before, they were as low as 55. So that's where you saw temperatures definitely went up today. Low temperatures you'll see tonight. Palm Springs at 72. Cabazon at 62. And look at Joshua Tree, 61 degrees. Oh, so beautiful to see that giant moon and the stars, especially with the temperatures at that perfect 62 degrees. And I love hiking. So reach out to me on Instagram if you like hiking and send me a message. I'll follow you back. I want to make friends with everybody here in the Palm Springs area. Now, if you look at our 7-day comfort air forecast, that's where you see the rain coming in on Thursday and Friday. Just around a 20% chance of rain on Thursday, and on Friday around 50% chance of rain. But again, combined maybe a quarter inch of rain in our area. Up in the mountains, they'll have more moisture, more rain inches. But here, not that much. And then a little bit of clouds on Saturday, but look at this. The rest of the week, the temperature's going to go down. Even on Tuesday, 79 degrees in our area. How beautiful is that? And then maybe going back up to 83 degrees. I'm Pablo Alsina. Keep it here on NBC Palm Springs.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBC Palm Springs. And now, NBC Palm Springs Sports, powered by Agua Caliente Casino.
Another successful night to kick off the Firebird season, all ahead of opening night Friday at Acrisure Arena. Tonight at Burgers and Beer. It's good to see some of those familiar faces here in Rancho Mirage. Faces that we've seen for 4 years, faces we'll see Friday night, but there's just a sense of normalcy when there's hockey back in the Coachella Valley.
Absolutely. I mean, the Firebirds have done such a great job of developing such a great community within the Coachella Valley that even when there's no hockey happening during the season, people are still fired up.
Yeah, looking ahead to the rest of the week. Of course, there will be another party, a pop-up party on the plaza or at the Oasis tomorrow at Acrisure Arena, the new Oasis. You'll see it, of course, when you arrive. Giveaways. I do know if you buy tickets at the box office tomorrow, you will receive a Firebird swag bag. So that's something to look forward to tomorrow. Friday, all day long out on the plaza and at the Oasis. There'll be events. There'll be things going on throughout the day. Evan Pivnik will be on the morning show tomorrow at 6 a.m., followed by Arlandra Campos in the midday. You, Olivia, and Pablo will be out at 5 and 6. So, I mean, it's jam-packed tomorrow.
It's a lot of Firebird action leading up to probably, I want to say, one of the most anticipated seasons. Yeah. We've got a young roster, an exciting roster, and I think people are chomping at the bit to get some hockey action back in their grips.
Call it that clean slate. A little bit of uncertainty, but that's good. When you don't know what to expect, that little bit of unknown is kind of fun looking ahead to a season.
Absolutely, and tickets still available, limited number of tickets, so make sure you snatch them up quickly. It's going to be a packed house at Acrisure Arena.
The Firebirds frenzy is real. Hockey is back live in Rancho Mirage. For Caitlin Kelly, I'm Tim O'Brien.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content, contests, and more. Go to NBCPalmSprings.com.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Country music icon Dolly Parton says that her health is okay. Today, Parton posted a video to social media, cleared up recent rumors about her health. Loyal fans were on high alert when Parton's sister made an online appeal for prayers on Tuesday night. People were especially worried because the 79-year-old had postponed some upcoming performances. Last month, Parton announced that she was postponing her December concerts in Las Vegas due to some health challenges. She was set to perform 6 shows at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace in her first Vegas residency in over 30 years. The shows are now set for September of 2026. This isn't exactly breaking news, but Taylor Swift's new album is a hit. David Daniel has details and more in tonight's Hollywood Minute.
Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl has sold 3 million copies in just 2 days. Music sales tracker Luminate says that's already the second biggest sales week of the modern era, trailing only Adele's 25 a decade ago. Of course, Swift's latest blockbuster has 5 more days to set the record. The only concert feature ever filmed with IMAX cameras is returning to theaters. Rolling Stones at the Max, filmed during the band's 1990 Steel Wheels Urban Jungle Tour, has been digitally remastered with a brand new sound mix. Tickets go on sale October 23rd for a limited run in IMAX theaters worldwide beginning December 10th.
The houses are bigger, the weather is warmer, and tan lines are outstanding.
Beverly Hills 90210 is 35 years old. To celebrate, Paramount is releasing all 10 seasons remastered in 4K Ultra HD. The series bundle hits digital platforms October 20th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea.
And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
All right, that's going to do it for us here on this Wednesday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back here tomorrow evening. We hope to see you then. Have a safe night, everybody. Good night.